roaring in the morning sun. The light has just come.
There's a beautiful mermaid. Oh my god. Look at this beautiful mermaid. Alright guys, we're gonna give you probably like a list of our favorite things that we did in Tulum, so it can make your trip easier and more enjoyable. First on that list would probably be biking to the private beaches on the way to the ruins. What'd you think of it?
Yeah, so a lot of the hotels will either rent you bikes, or if you ask nicely, they might split your housing for free for the day. And so the Mayan ruins are on the same path as all the beach hotels. And so on the way, you'll start to notice that the water gets really, really clear. And we found some private beaches that were really nice on the way to the ruins.
Water is like bath water, it's perfect.
Oh, the water is so nice. This is some of the nicest water I've ever been in.
But the beach that we went to on the way to the ruins was pretty blue.
It was so clear. You could see.
Number 2 on that list would be the Cenotes.
Oh, the cenotes are so nice. There are a couple that are pretty close to the beach that you could bike to. And I would definitely suggest going to some cenotes by yourself. The 2 cenotes, one of the ones, I can't pronounce it, Cavalar. We'll put it down below in the description box. But those are the ones that have the little holes that you can jump into, and that was my favorite one. And then we also went on an ATV cenote tour yesterday, which was really cool. And I would definitely suggest doing something like that because they give you a lot of background and history into the cenotes and the Mayan culture. But also do some of the cenotes by yourself, just because it's, you can kind of do whatever you want and stuff like that. But a tour is really nice. You get a lot of background history and culture.
Yeah, so we rode bikes to the cenotes, the first 2 that we went to. It was probably like, I don't know, how many miles did we say? It was a lot.
Yeah, it's definitely so we biked to the ruins. So the first day here, that was probably my favorite day so far. We biked to the ruins. That's where we found the private beaches. And then we biked into town and we got tacos. So I definitely would suggest going into town and getting to experience the local cuisine. I would definitely say most of the food we've had kind of on the beach, it's a little bit more Americanized, I would say. It's still really, really good, and there's still like a lot of good Mexican food.
Yeah, so that bike ride from like our hotel, Coco Limited, where all the hotels are on the beach area, it's probably like a 20-minute bike ride to the ruins, and then
I feel like it was a lot longer than that.
No, because we stopped.
Oh yeah.
And then from the ruins to the cenotes, that was probably like an additional 30 minutes.
Yeah,
but it was definitely worth it.
Like 15, we probably biked 10, 12 miles.
Something like that, but it adds to the fun and adventure, so I would definitely recommend that.
So we did ATVs yesterday, which was really fun. If you're into like the adventure type stuff, I would definitely suggest doing something like that. They also have like zip lining tours that you could do.
Yeah, so at our hotel they had like a bunch of like recommended tours that you can do. And that was one of them that we did. It was really cool. The next thing on the list would probably be
hanging out at the hotel.
Taking advantage of the hotel. We're staying at Coco Limited, it's right behind us. They have a volleyball net. They have kite surfing, paddle boarding, snorkel sets. Yeah, just like relaxing day, just hanging out if you want to do something adventurous. They have it right there for you. It's always cool. What else would you say? Anything else?
So there's so much to do in Tulum, but I would definitely say taking advantage of just hanging out on the beach one day. There's so many cool little beach bars that you could walk to. Most hotels have day beds, so if you are staying at the hotel, but there are quite a few day clubs where they have a DJ, and it's a little bit more of like a party atmosphere. But I would definitely say if you're staying on the beach or if you're in town, come to the beach one day, just have a whole beach day, relax, get a drink at the bar, walk the beach.
Some additional tips I would throw in there. One, always haggle with the cab drivers.
Oh yeah, so when you take the cabs, they'll always try to tell you a much more expensive price, and we always haggle down, probably like 100 or 150 pesos down, and they always say yes.
Yeah.
Because there are so many cab drivers, they know that if you don't ride with them, you'll ride with someone else. So
Yeah.
they'll definitely. I mean, you still got to respect the fact that they're doing a job, so you want to make sure you're still giving them something. But yeah, definitely haggle down. Always have bug spray. Oh my God. So we live in San Diego, and we are not used to the mosquitoes. So
Yeah, definitely need some bug spray.
always bug spray. Always sunscreen, of course. Make sure you buy bottled water. Just because you don't want to drink, you know, the faucet water. I've been having drinks with ice every day, having coffee. I felt fine. I think it's just, you know, you don't want to get a cup of water from the sink or something like that. But the ice has been fine, but just always have bottled water, especially if you're biking. It is really, really hot here. I think when we're here, they said it's a little cooler than what they're used to, but it's still really hot, so I can't even imagine how it would be. And they have a lot of humidity here, so
Yeah.
always have bottled water.
Yeah.
In terms of food, I would definitely say make sure you're going into town, trying the local cuisine. But there are a lot. So we went to Gitano's last night. They just, the decor and the atmosphere is definitely something you want to check out. Everything has such a quaint, beachy vibe. This is definitely my favorite beach vacation I've ever been on.
Morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come.